My sister actually say it was their favorite restaurant for the whole trip. I wouldn't go as far as saying it was my favorite restaurant for the whole trip because I actually had a really good night on Saturday for dinner. But anyways, the ambiance was good. They had a DJ at Juvia's. The drinks were amazing. The view was beautiful, but you have to get reservations. And even when you book reservations, it's a $50 deposit per person. So if you do cancel, they're still going to get their money, and you kind of can't go there without reservations unless you have a connection. So you definitely, if you want to go to Juvia's, you have to make reservations ahead of time, but it's very much worth it. Oh, and then my mom said it was the best salmon she's ever had. And mind you, my dad probably cooks salmon probably about 7 times a month, and he cooks it on the grill, he sautés it on the skillet, he bakes it in the oven, and he's a great cook. I'm sure if any one of you have seen our kitchen in any of the houses we've had, you know my dad loves to throw down, or if you've been over, he cook really well. So she said that was the best salmon, and sorry Dad, you need to step it up, I guess. Anyways, that night I went on my second date with a different guy. He was an older gentleman, I'll say about his 40s, and I had a fun time. My sister and mom couldn't believe where I went. I went to Tootsie's, which is a strip club in Miami Gardens. I don't really think of strip clubs that big a deal. Like, I go there every blue moon because I've worked in one as a bar girl or, you know, a server, and sometimes I get like bad energy in them because you kind of know all the darkness and all the evil that's going on there. But then you just have to take a moment and just say, oh my God, look at these beautiful women doing these extraordinary tricks on this pole, and just enjoy the moment. Just kind of soak it in, and that's what you just have to do. You can't think of all the dark stuff going on, and that's why I personally only go every blue moon. I don't go all the time. They couldn't believe I went to the strip club for my first day, and me working in a Detroit strip club, that's a pretty common thing to take your girl on a date to the strip club because it gives the guy a chance to show off their car, shows off how much money they're willing to spend on you and on the girls, and then they kind of just can be a little flashy. So I kind of get the whole take your girl on a date to the strip club thing. I don't take it as any way. That's just how they do it. He drove a Chrysler Maybach 2020, and he told me he was actually getting the 2021 made at this moment. And then I'm thinking to myself, okay, why are you telling me all this? You know, I'm not that impressed by that. I think it's cool that you drive a nice car, and definitely I was, you know, using all the things in the car, all the accommodations and buttons. I was pressing them, doing what I had to do to get comfortable, okay? Because that car, when you turn, the seats will move with you so that your body won't move in the car. So if he turns to the right, my seat will move me a little to the left. So when I turn to the right, I'm not moving. And those were the kind of cool things I thought I really liked about that car. But he was doing the most. He wanted to get VIP parking at the club, but then he had to show me the self-parking feature. Like, he just had to show me. And then of course it wasn't working. So he just kept going around and like, see, look, it's about to find this parking spot and park itself. Like, look. And I'm like, bruh, it's not working. Can we just go in, please? You can show me later after we leave the club, but can we go in now? Like, I came to the strip club. I want to go and see the strippers. I want to go see the dancers. I didn't take any video footage of that because I kind of like to leave their dancers' privacy to themselves, because obviously I don't really like when people take videos of them without getting their permission or without giving them a really good tip, because that video is going to be permanent in their life, and I don't know if they want to do a career change or switch one day and then they'll have that video up that I took of them. So that's why I just prefer not to take videos of dancers, especially without their permission. Oh, and also when I was there, he ordered me some champagne, which kind of I liked. So I told him I don't really drink straight liquor anymore because it makes me super sick. So he asked me, you know, what did I want? I said, I'll have some champagne. And, you know, I just drink my straight. He kept trying to influence me to drink it with orange juice. I'm like, you know, I don't really want to do that. Maybe in the morning, but I'm good on champagne and orange juice right now for sure. I had champagne, and then he asked me, did I want anything else? I said, yeah, I'll take a hookah. I'll do hookah every now and then. Don't look down on me. Yes, I smoke hookah every now and then. I enjoy it. It gives me that lightheaded feeling, and I feel like I'm floating and just kind of enjoying life. Like, oh yeah, we're in the strip club. Look at the beautiful dancers. I'm throwing my money. Oh yeah, he gave me a couple stacks to throw, and then he also gave me a couple stacks to take home. So yes, I got to leave the club with some money. And then the club opens at 11, by the way, and we didn't leave until after 12. Then we didn't leave the club till about 2:30 because I was getting tired and I was ready to go. So I got home about 3, not home, I got to the hotel about 3 a.m. and it was beautiful. I had a great time. The nights, the skyline again was nice to just drive home. That's why I just kind of love going to big cities. I just love seeing all of the beautiful buildings and the lights flashing, you know. It's just way better than looking at like the countryside. Next, Saturday. So Saturday, we went to the pool early, my mom and I. Then I had breakfast with my sister and I got to pay. And then we went to the beach. Then later on, we went shopping. Here's some pictures of what I wore that day shopping. Then I changed for dinner. We went to Luquila's, which is a pizza restaurant. And the hostess was very funny acting. She was like, when we went in, because this was the only restaurant that didn't accept reservations. So we went in and we were like, yeah, we'll take a table for 3. And she's like, oh my God, it's going to be like an hour and a half wait. Are you sure you want to? And we're like, I was the one at the desk. I was like, yes, we'll put reservations for 3, please. Like, girl, are you trying not for us to go in there? Like, we can wait. And of course, it only took less than 30 minutes. And while we waited, we just walked around that area, and that's where Miami Yacht Club is. So we looked down and looked at the beautiful yachts, which is like my new hobby ever since I went to New Zealand. I just love looking at yachts and sailboats. And then after that, we just walked around and we got to see all of the other restaurants and bars in that area. Very nice. I gotta go back. When I go back, I'm gonna go try those other areas, other restaurants and bars by Luquila's. Very cool ambiance again. Luquila's in general, their ambiance looks decent inside. I sat outside because it was nice. And if you know me, you know I love soaking up the nice weather while I get a chance. So we decided to eat outside. The pizza was phenomenal. It was the second best pizza I've ever had. The first best pizza I've ever had was in Paris. I still haven't had anybody top that restaurant's pizza, but this Luquila's was a close second. It was great. This video doesn't do the pizza justice, but I'm telling you, it was the bomb. And I try not to eat dairy, so, you know, I just kind of had to. And then my mom and sister ordered some chicken wings. And then after that, we went back to the hotel and just chilled. Oh, again, that hotel gives you 1 movie free a day. So we got to watch movies every night for free. And we watched the movie that night on Saturday. And then Sunday was supposedly my last day. I went to the pool and I took these cute pictures with my white one piece. And then we went to brunch at Betsy's, which is a hotel. They have a nice spa, hotel, bar. They have a private room and a restaurant. So we went to the restaurant and it was beautiful. They have a wine cellar there. Here's some videos of the inside of the lobby, and the food was good. It wasn't like amazing, but it was good. Nice ambiance. After I ate, I went to the pool to enjoy my last day of sunny, warm weather. So I enjoyed myself at Betsy's. The next thing you know, we headed out, checked out of our hotel, and we went to the airport. Of course, it was a whole 19-hour delay. We didn't find out until about 12 a.m. that night on Sunday that our flight was delayed. So here's all the flights. It actually made headlines how many flights were canceled out that night. Which is kind of expected because it's Miami, and we know that in Miami there's a lot of thunderstorms. So I just didn't expect it to be that chaotic. I saw people crying, people were breaking down, babies were crying for literally hours. So update, people are crying, people are breaking down and crying. There's flights being canceled left and right. My flight was delayed 6 hours, then they canceled it around 12 a.m. I have to be at work at 8 a.m. tomorrow, so I won't be able to go into work. I'll have to get a sub. And then we've got hundreds of people waiting for their luggage because the luggage is still on the airplane. They haven't even took
luggage off the airplane, even though we never even got to board the airplane in the first place, because the workers timed out, meaning it was no longer safe and they were not, it was illegal for them to fly because they were working for so many hours already today. So people have been cussing out workers. The workers been irritated with us because the weather in Miami today was about 3 hours worth of thunderstorming. And then on top of that, I guess there's so many people flying today due to the end of spring break, according to like the school systems for most people, that they have an abundance of people flying out, and air traffic control started canceling flights because there was way too many flights scheduled.
People were just agitated. Everybody was just ready to go. And mind you, I flew out of Auckland, New Zealand the day before the CDC made the COVID case in America the level 4. So I had to fly out of there with the quickness, change my flight, get a new flight, get to the airport quickly before I could not get back into the country. And here's the video of the airport then. Calm. People were calm. But in Miami, it was frantic. People were crying. People were like running. People were cussing out stewardess and the flight attendants and the pilots. It was complete mayhem. And then I'm thinking to myself, like, what is going on? Why are people taking this serious? And my sister's like, you don't know what's going on. They could have missed the funeral for Sunday or Monday. They could be missing someone's last moments in their life. Maybe someone had a special event they didn't get to go to. And then I'm thinking, okay, they're probably missing something, or maybe someone just has really bad anxiety and this just kind of set them off the charts. So anyways, I'd take a second back and think like, girl, just because you don't think this is a big deal doesn't mean everyone else doesn't think it's a big deal. So then that night, I guess supposedly a lot of people couldn't find hotels, but that was probably because they were trying to find hotels by the airport. I decided to go back to South Beach, and yes, my lifts were $100. Yeah, I had to pay $100 to get to South Beach and then $100 to get back to the airport. And then earlier that day, I had to pay $60 to get to the airport. So I went to Pastana South Beach, which is like a Art Deco hotel. It looks very 70s, 80s retro. It's very cool looking. It was, I think, a 2 or 3 star hotel, and it just stayed there for that night because, you know, we didn't check in until after 1 a.m. and then we had to leave that next morning to get to our next flight. But anyways, I finally made it back on Monday because I stayed at that hotel technically Monday morning because I didn't check in until after 1 a.m. on Monday. And I went to breakfast with my mom to this restaurant. Here's a video. And then of course I didn't bring a carry-on. I do not recommend that. Always bring a carry-on with your trips because you never know when you're going to need one. I did not bring a carry-on, so of course I didn't have any clothes. I only have my necessities that I keep in my purse at all times. And so I had to go to, you know, a cringeworthy tourist shop. But I actually was able to get a cute outfit. So here's my outfit that I got there, all white, something that I could see myself wearing again. And I wore this outfit to the airport that day. And then I got myself a little mindfulness magazine, which I can't wait to do my mindfulness vlog on how I kind of got through my depression this year, which was really bad. I found out I was first diagnosed with depression like my sophomore year of college, but I've gotten through it and I've learned some strategies to kind of help me get pushed through it every day. So I can't wait to show you guys that vlog. But anyways, that following day I went to get tested for work for COVID just in case. I didn't want to spread it to any of the students. So that was my trip to Miami. I had a great time. My sister and mom thought Juvia's was the best. I liked Luquila's pizza the most. And again, ladies, make sure you dress cute every day. Wear heels as often as you can. I know it hurts. Oh, and I also did try the numbing cream. They didn't have numbing cream, so I just got some pain relief gel. It didn't work. So I need to, if you guys know of any numbing cream I can order for my next trip, please let me know. Because I like to wear heels every day, all day when I go out and trip because I don't get to do it here where I am right now. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. Make sure you stay tuned, like and subscribe, and follow me on Instagram at fashionwit, W-I-T, Aisha. And you can follow me on Twitter and TikTok at fashionwithaisha too. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.